welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a post outside. I'm actually waiting in a side park outside. I actually am trying to do laundry at the laundromat because I kind of didn't have a choice in the matter. But it's freaking packed in there. Luckily I do carry my mask, but I am not by anyone at all right now. So just enjoying the fresh air while I can, since my kids are at home because I will not let them out. I did want to talk about making sure your mouth is clean. You know, a lot of people keep asking about mouth infections and what they should do. Please use common sense. If things are coming out of your gums of any kind of infection, use your brain. That's not normal. There are so many people that keep showing pictures and, hey, what's this? We have no idea because we are not with you. We don't know. You're not saying anything. Is your whole gums infected? Do you still have any teeth? Do you have whatever? If you don't clean your dentures right and you don't clean your mouth all the time, people think, getting their teeth out, it's fine. Just doesn't matter. They don't have to clean their mouth anymore. They don't have to take care of themselves. You do. Seriously, guys, you do need to still be clean. Stop thinking that way. Especially in a time where a virus is going around and the whole world is shut down. You want to make sure you're completely clean. So what you do is get Polydent drops that are antibacterial. You want to do that twice a day, if possible. You also want to clean your gums, use toothpaste. Just because your teeth are out doesn't mean you don't need to have good oral hygiene anymore. Your mouth, everything goes in there. I mean, hopefully nobody's putting their fingers in their mouth, but bacteria from food, there's bacteria in everything. Whether you're eating or drinking or whatever, there's bacteria everywhere. I swear if people put their whole life underneath the microscope, people would be curled up in a ball with the amount of organisms that are on them. Just like staph. Staph is all over us. A lot of people don't know this. Staph is completely all over us, and that's why people get boils and carbuncles and, skin infections. It's always staph because staph is on your skin. And once you cut open something and you don't keep it clean, big chance of you getting infection, especially if you have a crappy immune system. So make sure that you know to keep yourself clean. It is a huge, huge big deal. Get denture paste. I use Fresh and Bright. It's actually ADA approved. It's American Dental Association. Not many people know that. And not many people actually use denture paste. They're like, oh, use dish soap. Dish soap is not antibacterial. Dawn is not antibacterial. The reason why it's safe on animals is because it's super gentle. So being super gentle and also super slippery. I've actually known one person that shattered their dentures because of how slippery they are. They don't actually clean. So if you're going to use it to brush your dentures, make sure you're using Polydent right after to antibacterial it, because it is not antibacterial. It is just a mild detergent. But clean your mouth, because yeast infections are the biggest issue with dentures. Anybody gets it. Kids get it. Normally, they get thrush, which is a yeast infection in your mouth, because their fingers are always in their mouth. Now, if you have a device that's not being cleaned properly all the time, it's infested with bacteria. It's infested with yeast microorganisms. It's got everything in it. So if you're going to put something in your mouth, like people say, I don't put my fingers in my mouth. Well, you put your dentures in your mouth, so keep them clean. So it is extremely important. What I do in the morning is I use Polydent first thing, because if you're sitting in them in water, water has bacteria. Many things have bacteria and it manifests. So use Polydent, let it soak for whatever amount of time. I mean, it says 5 minutes for mine, but I put it in for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Doesn't really matter. It's not going to kill it. But then I take my soft bristle brush and I brush them completely through. In and out, all around the denture, clean it. What I do so they don't slip and bust, I put my finger on the outside of the palate and inside of the palate, so I have full maneuver of the denture so I don't drop them. I also brush them over a washcloth and put a paper towel underneath it, so I can use it, for that whole day. The same same face wash cloth, and do it that way. Sorry, I'm being completely distracted by the amount of freaking people that are out right now, so I'm kind of on guard to stay away from people. I have 5 autoimmune diseases. I cannot get sick, but I'm a single mom and I have no help. So I have to do my stuff anyway, Gotta live and do what you gotta do. So I still have my mask, and I protect myself when I invite people. But that's why I'm sitting in the middle of nowhere, so people don't come by me while I do this. But please make sure you realize that your oral health is important. Especially with this virus going on, it could be sitting on your denture and you're not cleaning your denture. Like, you need to make sure you're clean. So if you have thrush, which thrush looks like almost like an abscess burst, and it looks like it through your whole mouth, especially when it's really bad. You can tell by your tongue when you stick your tongue out if it's white and yellow-ish disgusting, and your gums are like that, that is thrush. Your doctor needs to prescribe you the magic mouthwash that there is, and they can give you diflucan, which is an antifungal, and it works great. I've had thrush once in my life. See, my teeth didn't come out because I didn't have good oral hygiene. My teeth came out because um, I had a bad infection due to Cellcept, which is an autoimmune suppressant. So it caused a massive infection, which would have been a normal cavity for someone else. Ended up being something that almost killed me from sepsis. And that was 5 months of clindamycin. So learn from experience, keep your mouth clean. Keep it super clean. At nighttime, I use regular Listerine, and I swish for a minute, and I kill as many bacteria as I can. Your primary or your dentist can prescribe you a, there's a mouthwash that's an antiseptic. It's just straight up antiseptic. It's actually what they use at the dentist's office. So they can prescribe that for you. You can use it twice a day. Keep your mouth nice and clean. Your gums matter. You can still get abscesses. Your sores that you get from dentures can turn into an abscess. So, I mean, staph infections happen in the mouth. And again, staph is all over your entire body. So take care of yourself. I mean, I ended up allergic to something before, and I ended up with a boil for the first time in my life. And I'm OCD. But because I don't have an immune system, I get things easily. And it became a staph infection. And I was back on clindamycin again. And it destroys all your good and bad bacteria. So if you don't want your body ruined right now, especially what's going on, and you want a defense, take care of yourself. Stop thinking that nothing's going to happen to you, because things do happen. It doesn't matter if you're rich, it doesn't matter if you're poor, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican. It doesn't matter about anything. A virus is not prejudiced nor racist. Neither is any kind of infection. So you want to have good hygiene. Good oral hygiene. So please, I know there's so many people out there like, oh, well, I got dentures, so I don't have to take care of my teeth. Well, that was stupid, because getting dentures suck. Yeah, I'm glad I have dentures. I am. Well, denture. I only have my top denture. My partial's waiting till my jaw completely heals, because it was broken. But yeah, having a tooth be like, it wouldn't come out because of my autoimmune disease, scleroderma. So they had to try to yank it out, and it wasn't coming out, and my jaw completely snapped. So that was pretty shitty. So please make sure you don't just get dentures because you want to get dentures, because that's ridiculous. Take care of your teeth, because you can keep them for the rest of your life. I mean, some people can't help it. It is what it is, between genetics, between diseases, whatever. But if you just don't feel like cleaning your teeth, that's just gross. Like, you need to have good oral hygiene. Dentures or real teeth or not, you need to take care of your mouth, because your mouth is where everything goes in. Every good and bad bacteria, everything goes in. So you need to make sure you still brush twice a day. Dentures are more work than real teeth. Why? Because you have to do your cleaning of your denture, and you got to do the cleaning of your mouth. So now you're doing double the work. So please make sure you take care of yourself. If you do have things coming out of your gums, call a doctor. I know I see so many people on support groups, talk about infections, but it's an infection. There's anything can do over the internet to help you. So you need to call your primary, because you can tell them exactly what it is. If it's in one spot and you see the abscess, then it's an abscess. You need to be on an antibiotic. If it's your whole mouth and it's like oozing everywhere, which is disgusting, it's thrush. You need an antifungal. Don't mix up the two. Don't. Make sure you get it figured out and checked out, because the wrong medicine will make it worse or not help at all. So please make sure you take care of yourself, especially in this time of a pandemic, that literally the first time ever the world is being shut down, which is crazy. But if we just follow the rules and stay the frick home, and by the way, I would have loved to stay home today, but I had no clothes. So I didn't have a choice. But there's no way in hell I'd take my kids out in this shit. No way. But follow the rules. Stay the hell home. If you don't have to be out, you don't have an essential thing to do, stay home. If you do go out, you can use a bandana. You can use face shields that, what is it called? There's a certain site, I forgot what it is. I've gotten a bunch of them from them. They're pretty cheap. Is the face shields that go around you that have like cool designs. Like I have pink with skulls and anyway, you can use anything to cover your face if you can't get a hold of masks, because right now it's really impossible. I got lucky because I had masks because of my autoimmune, so I actually sent them out to people of my family and friends that needed it. So I didn't hoard it for myself, and a lot of people got pissed at me for that. They're like, why didn't you just keep it for yourself? I'm like, because I'm not selfish. I'm not. And I have some for me and my kids and other resources, so I'm going to help out people that I know have weak immune systems, that I know still have to go out because it's only them. So do care for others. Stay home. Don't go out just because you're bored. We're all freaking bored. It sucks to be home. And I can guarantee most of us are all going to gain weight from this. But try to stay active when you're home. I do yoga. And you know what's cool? Go to the YMCA site. They have a 360 free video, anything you can think of for exercising. Do that because my YMCA just told me about it a couple weeks ago, and it's pretty awesome. Even if you go on their Facebook pages and like certain YMCAs, you'll see all the videos that they're personally doing in each YMCA, which is really awesome. So it's not just about physical this time, it's mental. What's going on is insane. And, you know, it really shows on who's weak and who's strong and who knows how to take care of it and how to listen. Because there's so many ignorant people out there going to beaches, doing parties, doing like freaking outside concerts at a park. And I'm like, wow. And there's so many people that were like, oh, you know, we did that stupid shit and now we have coronavirus and we regret it. Well, no shit, dumb shit. What did you think was going to happen? You think you're untouchable? You're not untouchable. So the words of the wise today, please stay home and make sure you take care of yourself. You have to. Dentures or not, you need to take care of yourself and your well-being so you don't end up having to go see a dentist or a doctor when everything is shut down right now. I mean, I'm lucky that if I absolutely needed to, I could just email my doctor and she helps me. Or if I have to be seen, they get me in a private area. Given my autoimmune state, they don't want to take any chances. But don't do anything to risk you seeing a doctor right now. Because if you have a cavity, no dentist can help you right now. So it's going to end up being lost when they're open because nobody can help you. So if you take care of your mouth, if you do still have teeth, you know, if you take care of it, you won't have to be like, where the hell is there a dentist open? There's no dentist open. I mean, it might be rare for a dentist to be open for an emergency. That's to pull out a tooth or something. But there is nothing. You'd have to go to the emergency room, risk your life getting coronavirus to get an antibiotic. So please take care of you and everyone around you. It doesn't matter if you know the person or not. People are dying from this. And I live in New York. And it is freaking insane here. Luckily, I live in the country in New York. I do not live in Long Island anymore, which I'm grateful for, that I was smart to move years ago. But all my friends are in danger, and my family that are still in Long Island, my friends that are in the city, and please stay home. Please. And if you're going to go out, cover your face, wash your hands. Wash your hands, people. If you click on me and subscribe, not forcing you, but if you want to check out the videos that I have, there's one I did for germs, which is so cool science project. I saw somebody do it, and I was like, I don't believe this shit. I'm going to try it myself, because you know some people are just full of crap. I don't edit my videos, so what you see is what you get. But there is a video I did of how soap actually takes away germs. It's pretty freaking cool. I would have had my kids join in with me, but they were actually at their father's that day. But check it out. Subscribe to me. Like the video if you would like to. In case you like to hear me bitch sometimes. But subscribe, click on the bell to hit all so you do get every video that I send out. So you don't have to, you know, go searching and wait months and months later. If you guys have any videos you want me to do, any products you want me to test out, any advice, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dentist. I just go by personal experience. What works for me might not work for you, but you can give it a shot. That's how I learned. Don't forget to hit like. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all. Have a good day. God bless, and please stay safe and healthy. Peace all.